If you're here, you might be looking for some video games that actually work cross-platform. Playing something on a big screen with a console and controllers or on the go on your phone while you travel seems so much better than being glued to a chair near your computer setup. That's why today I bring you the best cross-platform survival games. Tribes of Midgard is a cooperative survival game set in a vibrant, mythical world inspired by Norse mythology. As a Viking warrior, you and your friends must defend your village from waves of invaders, including giants, dark elves, and other mythical creatures. The game combines elements of survival, base defense, and action RPG, creating a dynamic and engaging experience. You must gather resources from the environment, craft weapons and armor, and build fortifications to protect your village and the seed of Yggdrasil, the tree of life that sustains the world. The game's day-night cycle and changing seasons add to the challenge, as you must adapt your strategies to deal with different threats and opportunities. During the day, you can explore the world, gather resources, and complete quests to strengthen your village. At night, you'll need to fend off waves of enemies that grow stronger and more numerous as the game progresses. State of Decay 2 is an open-world survival game that thrusts you into a post-apocalyptic world overrun by zombies. Your primary objective is to build and manage a community of survivors, each with their unique skills, traits, and personalities. This adds a layer of depth to the game, as you must balance the needs and abilities of your survivors to create a thriving community. The game emphasizes resource management and strategic planning. You'll need to scavenge for food, medicine, and building materials to keep your community alive and well. Establishing outposts and fortifying your base are crucial to surviving the relentless zombie hordes. The world of State of Decay 2 is dynamic and constantly evolving, with new threats and opportunities arising based on your actions and decisions. Ark: Survival Ascended is an enhanced version of the popular survival game Ark: Survival Evolved, offering improved graphics, performance, and gameplay features. In this open-world survival game, you find yourself stranded on a mysterious island filled with prehistoric creatures and other players. Your primary goal is to survive, which involves gathering resources, crafting tools and weapons, building shelters, and taming dinosaurs to aid in your survival. The game's vast and diverse world is one of its standout features. From dense jungles to snowy mountains and vast deserts, each biome presents unique challenges and opportunities. The wildlife is equally diverse, ranging from small, harmless creatures to massive, deadly predators. Taming dinosaurs is a key aspect of the game, allowing you to ride them, use them for resource gathering, and even bring them into battle. Drake Hollow is an enchanting survival game that combines exploration, resource management, and base building in a whimsical world filled with mystical creatures known as drakes. These small, plant-like beings rely on you to protect and nurture them as you build and defend their village from hostile creatures. The game begins with you being transported to the Hollow, a mysterious and magical realm in need of your help. Your primary objective is to gather resources, craft tools, and build structures to create a safe and thriving environment for the drakes. Each drake has unique needs and abilities, and keeping them happy and healthy is key to your success. Grounded is a unique survival game that shrinks you down to the size of an ant and places you in a suburban backyard teeming with danger and adventure. Developed by Obsidian Entertainment, the game combines elements of exploration, crafting, and base building with a charming and whimsical setting. In Grounded, you play as one of 4 teenagers who have been mysteriously shrunk to microscopic size. Your primary goal is to survive and find a way to return to your normal size. The backyard is a vast and intricate world, filled with towering blades of grass, gigantic insects, and hidden secrets. You'll need to gather resources, craft tools and weapons, and build a base to protect yourself from the numerous dangers that lurk around every corner. Minecraft is a sandbox game that has become a cultural phenomenon since its release. Developed by Mojang Studios, the game allows players to explore a procedurally generated world, gather resources, and build anything they can imagine. The game's blocky art style and simple mechanics have made it accessible and appealing to players of all ages. In Minecraft, you can play in different modes, including survival, creative, adventure, and spectator. In survival mode, you must gather resources, craft tools and weapons, and build shelters to protect yourself from monsters that come out at night. The game's crafting system is intuitive and allows you to create a wide variety of items, from simple tools to complex machinery. Factorio is a complex and engaging simulation game that revolves around building and managing automated factories. Developed by Wub Software, the game challenges players to create efficient production lines to manufacture various items, from basic materials to advanced machinery and technology. In Factorio, you start with basic tools and resources, but as you progress, you'll research new technologies and unlock more advanced machinery and automation systems. The goal is to build a self-sustaining factory that can produce and manage resources with minimal manual intervention. Terraria is a sandbox adventure game that combines exploration, crafting, building, and combat in a procedurally generated 2D world. Developed by Realogic, the game has gained a massive following since its release, thanks to its charming pixel art style and addictive gameplay. In Terraria, you start with basic tools and must explore the world to gather resources, defeat enemies, and uncover treasures. The game's world is rich and diverse, with various biomes, underground caves, and hidden secrets to discover. Each biome presents unique challenges and opportunities, from lush forests and desert wastelands to dark dungeons and hellish underworlds. Rust Console Edition brings the popular survival game Rust to console players, offering the same intense and challenging experience as the original PC version. Developed by Facepunch Studios, Rust is a brutal and unforgiving game where players must survive in a harsh, post-apocalyptic world filled with danger and competition. In Rust, you start with nothing but a rock and a torch, and you must gather resources, craft tools and weapons, and build a shelter to protect yourself from the elements and other players. The game's open-world environment is vast and diverse, with forests, deserts, mountains, and abandoned structures to explore and scavenge for supplies. Hunt Showdown is a unique multiplayer shooter that combines elements of survival, horror, and tactical gameplay. Developed by Crytek, the game is set in the late 19th century and features a dark, atmospheric world filled with supernatural creatures and deadly enemies. In Hunt Showdown, you play as a bounty hunter tasked with tracking down and eliminating powerful monsters lurking in the swamps and forests of Louisiana. The game's core mechanic revolves around the hunt, where you and other players compete to locate and kill the target monster, claim its bounty, and escape the map alive. Stranded Deep is a survival game that places you in the middle of the Pacific Ocean after a plane crash. Developed by Beam Team Games, the game challenges you to survive on a series of small, uninhabited islands while managing your health, hunger, and thirst. In Stranded Deep, you'll need to gather resources from the environment, such as wood, stone, and plants, to craft tools, weapons, and shelters. The game's crafting system is intuitive and allows you to create a wide variety of items, from simple tools to complex machinery. You'll also need to hunt for food, fish, and forage for edible plants to maintain your health and stamina. Dead by Daylight Headcase is an expansion for the popular multiplayer horror game Dead by Daylight. Developed by Behavior Interactive, the game pits 4 survivors against one killer in a tense and thrilling cat-and-mouse gameplay experience. In Dead by Daylight, the survivors must work together to repair generators, unlock the exit gates, and escape the killer's clutches. Each survivor has unique abilities and perks that can aid in their escape, adding depth and variety to the gameplay. The game's procedurally generated maps and dynamic environments ensure that no 2 matches are the same, keeping the gameplay fresh and exciting. Dying Light is an open-world survival horror game developed by Techland, set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by zombies. The game's unique blend of parkour movement, intense combat, and dynamic day-night cycle creates a thrilling and immersive gameplay experience. In Dying Light, you play as Kyle Crane, an undercover operative sent to infiltrate the quarantine zone in the city of Heron. The game's open-world environment is vast and detailed, with various locations to explore, including urban areas, slums, and rural landscapes. The parkour movement system allows you to navigate the city with agility and speed, climbing buildings, jumping across rooftops, and using the environment to your advantage. Valheim is an open-world survival game developed by Iron Gate Studio, set in a procedurally generated Viking purgatory. The game combines elements of exploration, combat, and crafting, offering a rich and immersive experience. players take on the role of a fallen Viking warrior tasked with defeating powerful enemies and bringing order to Valheim. The world of Valheim is vast and diverse, featuring different biomes such as meadows, forests, mountains, and swamps, each with its unique challenges and resources. Players must gather materials to craft tools, weapons, armor, and build shelters to survive the harsh environment and formidable creatures. Vampire: The Masquerade, Bloodhunt is a free-to-play battle royale game set in the dark and atmospheric world of the Vampire: The Masquerade universe. Developed by Shark Mob, the game combines the intense action of battle royale with the unique abilities and lore of vampires. In Bloodhunt, players choose from different vampire clans, each with unique abilities and playstyles. The game takes place in the city of Prague, where players must use their supernatural powers, parkour skills, and weapons to hunt down other players and survive. 7 Days to Die is a survival horror game developed by the Fun Pimps, combining elements of first-person shooters, survival horror, tower defense, and role-playing games. Set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by zombies, the game challenges players to survive as long as possible. In 7 Days to Die, players must scavenge for resources, craft tools and weapons, build shelters, and fend off hordes of zombies. The game features a day-night cycle, with zombies becoming more aggressive and dangerous at night. Every 7 days, players face a massive horde attack, requiring careful preparation and fortification. Risk of Rain 2 is a roguelike third-person shooter developed by Hoppa Games. The game offers fast-paced action, challenging gameplay, and a high level of replayability, making it a favorite among fans of the genre. In Risk of Rain 2, players choose from a variety of characters, each with unique abilities and playstyles. The game features procedurally generated levels, filled with diverse enemies, powerful bosses, and valuable loot. As players progress through the levels, they can collect items that enhance their abilities, creating powerful combinations and synergies. Minecraft Dungeons is an action-adventure game developed by Mojang Studios and Double 11, set in the Minecraft universe. The game offers a fresh and exciting take on the Minecraft formula, combining classic dungeon crawling gameplay with the beloved art style and charm of Minecraft. In Minecraft Dungeons, players embark on a quest to defeat the evil Archillager and his minions, exploring various levels filled with enemies, traps, and treasures. The game features a wide range of weapons, armor, and artifacts, allowing players to customize their characters and create unique builds. Left 4 Dead 2 is a cooperative first-person shooter developed by Valve, set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by zombies. The game is the sequel to the critically acclaimed Left 4 Dead, offering new characters, weapons, and gameplay mechanics. In Left 4 Dead 2, players must work together to survive against hordes of zombies and complete various objectives. The game features a dynamic AI director that adjusts the difficulty and pacing based on the player's performance, ensuring a challenging and unpredictable experience. Vigor is a free-to-play online survival shooter developed by Bohemia Interactive. Set in post-apocalyptic Norway, the game challenges players to scavenge for resources, build and upgrade their shelters, and survive against other players. In Vigor, players enter encounters where they must gather loot, complete objectives, and escape before being eliminated by other players. The game's combat is tactical and realistic, with a focus on resource management and strategic decision-making. Fallout 76 is an online action role-playing game developed by Bethesda Game Studios, set in the post-apocalyptic world of the Fallout series. The game offers a vast open-world, multiplayer gameplay, and a wealth of content to explore and experience. In Fallout 76, players take on the role of a vault dweller emerging from Vault 76 to explore the wasteland of West Virginia. The game's world is richly detailed and filled with diverse locations, quests, and challenges. Players can team up with friends to complete quests, build settlements, and battle against mutated creatures and other threats. Among Us is a social deduction game developed by Innersloth that became a global phenomenon. The game is set in a space-themed environment where players take on the roles of crewmates or imposters. The goal for crewmates is to complete tasks around the map, while imposters aim to sabotage and eliminate crewmates without being detected. The game's simple yet engaging gameplay has made it immensely popular, particularly for its social and cooperative elements. Players must communicate, deduce, and work together to identify the imposters while the imposters use deception and cunning to achieve their goals. Back 4 Blood is a cooperative first-person shooter developed by Turtle Rock Studios, the creators of the original Left 4 Dead series. The game offers a modern take on the classic zombie co-op formula, with updated graphics, mechanics, and new features. In Back 4 Blood, players take on the role of cleaners, survivors fighting against the Ridden, a parasitic infestation that has turned most of humanity into zombies. The game features a campaign mode with multiple missions, each designed to encourage teamwork and strategic play. No Man's Sky is an open-world space exploration game developed by Hello Games. The game offers a vast and procedurally generated universe, filled with planets, star systems, and alien life forms to discover and explore. In No Man's Sky, players take on the role of a space explorer, traveling between planets, gathering resources, and uncovering the mysteries of the universe. The game's exploration mechanics are deep and rewarding, with each planet offering unique environments, flora, and fauna. Fortnite is a battle royale game developed by Epic Games that has become a cultural phenomenon. The game combines fast-paced combat, building mechanics, and a vibrant art style, creating a unique and engaging experience. In Fortnite, players compete to be the last person or team standing on an island filled with weapons, resources, and challenges. The game's building mechanics allow players to construct structures for defense, traversal, and strategic advantage, adding a unique twist to the Battle Royale formula. Call of Duty Warzone 2.0 is a Battle Royale game developed by Infinity Ward and Raven Software, offering a fast-paced and intense experience set in the Call of Duty universe. The game builds on the success of the original Warzone, introducing new features, maps, and gameplay mechanics. In Warzone 2.0, players compete in large-scale battles, with the goal of being the last person or team standing. The game features a variety of weapons, equipment, and vehicles, allowing for diverse and strategic gameplay. The game's maps are detailed and dynamic, offering numerous locations and opportunities for tactical play. So, did you like the games I recommended? So leave your like, subscribe to the channel to follow me, and activate the bell because I post a lot of videos on this channel and you can't miss it. Thank you very much for following me this far, and until next time, bye.